Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, August 21st, 2023. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our goal is to help you become a successful currency trader and change your financial destiny. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our proprietary trading indicators and what we consider to be the most efficient and effective way to learn how to trade, and that's with the personalized one-on-one training. So with that, let's jump in, and first we need to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trades for multiple reasons. One is it's a teaching moment, so we can show you how a successful trader goes about their business in terms of analyzing the market using our indicators to make a trade. And two, so that you can evaluate for yourself how effective the tools are. I do 3 live trades a week. This one right now at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then we do one tomorrow morning at 6:30 in the morning, and Thursday morning at 6:30 in the morning. And then I also email a overnight trade setup Monday through Thursday when I'm around, so that you can copy and just see how accurate I am. When you become a regular member, we do a live trade in the morning at 10 a.m. Tends to be a little scalp trade. We also do another live trade in the evening at 10 p.m. On the Asian markets. Currency market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, so it's always morning somewhere. And part of our secret sauce is that we do this continuous training. Every Wednesday evening, we've got a advanced member session. Every Saturday morning, we've got Back to the Basics, where we're constantly reviewing strategies, taking questions, and helping you get better. With that, I like to work off of a little checklist every day. It's good to restart your green charts to clear out the memory and pick up any incremental updates that they've put on the green charts. At the end of every day, not just with trading, but with most things in life, it's a good to do a little bit of an audit to see how you could do things better. And I am always constantly getting better or trying to improve and figure out what I can do better. And specifically looking at the trades that didn't go the way that you thought they should go. Our simulator allows you to go back to the specific point in time to look at a trade and see what the indicators were saying when you took at it. And in hindsight, you can frequently figure out something that you missed or could have indicated why the trade wasn't going to go the way you wanted to. We are technical traders. We are trading strictly on the price action. That's what our indicators are very good at giving us an indication of which direction the market's going in. And with that, we can make money. People also trade on news. And we want to know when news events are coming up, because news events can move the market. And we get that by going to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories: yellow, which is low impact; orange, which is medium impact; and red, which is high impact. And it's these red ones that I want to trade around. And as we look at our calendar, we have no red items coming up the rest of today and all of tomorrow until Wednesday morning, when there's some European news. So we get clear sailing. Usually when I do see one of these red items, I want to be out of the market or out of that pair 2 hours beforehand. So we've got clear sailing. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. We've got a dozen different signals that you can trade with. The one that I principally trade with is something called the 10-point trade signal. And I like to trade it off of a 1-hour chart. You can trade it off of any time frame, but my comfort spot is 1 hour. On a 1-hour chart, a trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot's 11 pips. If I can get 11 pips 3 times a day, which is almost what I did today, I'm making good money. And basically what I'm trying to do is get all of the lines from each of the 3 sections to line up a certain way. So with that, let's jump in and see what we see. Chart I'm trading off of is the Light 6 Major, which is one of the standard charts. The Light, it's a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1-hour chart. On this first chart, they're all US-based pairs. On the chart, I'm going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is what we call the majors and minors. This red and green line is the major indicator. This black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. When the market is when these lines are up above the blue line, the market's overbought. When the market's overbought, that is usually a good time to sell. Likewise, this horizontal red line is the oversold line. When the lines are below this red line, it is a good time to buy. And specifically what I'm looking for is when the lines are below the line, like over here a few hours ago, I want all the lines going up. And when all the lines are going up, I want to ride it through the channel till we get to overbought. And then once it's overbought, I want all the lines pointing down, and I'm going to ride it the other way. So, and you can see, had I been able to jump on this 4 hours ago. Oh, come on here. Let me catch it. We'll catch it here. There we go. You know, it was worth 25 pips. So if I can get a portion of this run, specifically I'm looking for 11 pips, I can make some money. Now you can see, can I get 11 pips if I'm overbought and it's going up? Well, maybe. Sometimes you can, but I want to. So here you could have got 10 pips. Here you could have got 10 pips when it was overbought and going up. That's just not part of my trade strategy. And when we train you, we will come up with a customized trade plan for you based on your availability to trade and your risk preferences. So here on the Australian US dollar, we're overbought. Major's still going up. Minor's starting to go sideways. So nothing here. If we're overbought, I want all the lines pointing down. Euro USD, overbought. Everybody's pointing down. And I have what's known as the double cross, where the red line is crossed over the green and the black line's crossed over the black. So I've got 3 points here. Point 1 is that we're overbought. Point 2, all the lines are going down. Point 3 is the double cross. Now, I'm not crazy about this here. So I've got 3 points, and I could go to the next part of my analysis, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not liking this because of the slope on the green line. Slope on the green line, I generally want to be steeper than 45%. It looks to me like this is a little less than 45%. I don't mind that the minors have gone halfway. If the majors were doing, if the red and green line were like this would be too far of a move. But the red and green line are just kind of entering the channel. So I'm not crazy about this, but when I see this, the next step would be to jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting a sell. So the 2 orange lines are coming down, and the blue lines are inversely related, and the 2 blue lines are going up. So all 4 lines here are telling me sell. Now, the more lines I can get to tell me sell, the more confident I am that the move is going to go in that direction. So I've got part 2. And then part 3 is what's going on with the pressure. And ideally, I want both lines going down, or I want the red line on top. And I have neither. I've got sideways pressure. The green line's going up, red line's going down. So that's sideways. And the green line's on top. So I do not have a point from this section. And I want to have points from all 3 sections to take this trade. So right now, I don't have the pressure part of this. So I'm going to jump over to another pair, pound USD, overbought. Minors are still going up. Majors are starting to turn, but nothing there yet. These lines aren't going down. I want all the lines going down. And ideally, I want it to be entering the channel or close to entering the channel. Here, the majors, look how far away they are from going in here. So they could hang up out here for a while. Dollar, Canadian dollar, oversold. Majors are still going down. Minors have started to turn, so I don't have agreement here. Dollar, Swiss franc, oversold. Majors sideways, minors going down, so we're not ready here. USD yen, oversold. We got the oversold. It's turned and going up. Green line isn't quite halfway, so I'm still going to consider this. So I got 3 points here. Oversold. Everybody's going up, and I've got the double cross. Green line's on top, gray line's on top. I also like that the majors and minors are clustered. They're all together. The lines are close together. I also like, look at the steepness on this green line. It's almost 80 degrees. So I got my 3 points, plus I got a couple things I really like here. So I'm going to jump up to my TNTs. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So 3 of the 4 are telling me buy. Jump down to the pressure. I've got very weak up pressure. What makes it weak is that there's a big gap in the lines. But both the green line is going up and the red line is going up. And this is entering morning time for the yen. Entering morning time for the yen. So kind of the end of the trading day here. Off of a 1-hour chart, I want one of these to be kind of prime time, and it's getting close to prime time. Prime time in Japan, I think it's 5 a.m. So with this, now I want to kind of confirm it. So I've got the signal here that I want, but now I want to confirm it. So to confirm it, I'm going to look at the 2 and the 4 hour chart. So to look at the 2 and the 4 hour chart, Euro USD JPY. We'll pop that in here. I'm going to write this down. Oh no, it was USD JPY. Come on, gang. Don't let me make those mistakes. It's late in the day. Late in the day, I make mistakes. USD JDY. USD JPY. We're looking at a buy. Oh no, what were we looking at? Yeah, buy. Oh, what don't I like? I'd like to see both the 2 hour and the 4 hour. So here I got 6 different time periods instead of 6 different pairs. And I want the majors to be oversold on both the 2 hour and the 4 hour. In this case, they're overbought. And the reason I want them oversold is that if this weakens up, we'll still catch the trade off of the 2 hour chart or the 4 hour chart. It's just going to take longer for it to execute. So normally on a 1 hour chart, I expect to see the move within 1 to 3 hours. On a 2 hour chart, I expect to see the move between 2 to 6 hours. And on a 4 hour chart, between 4 to 12 hours. So when we're overbought, I don't know how much more up is in the move. I want to catch the move and ride it all the way through the channel. So with the Euro, USD JPY, it's everybody's going up, but I don't know how much more up there is. So if this weakens, these can turn down and start going the other way. So we're going to pass. Now, had these been oversold like the 1 hour was, I don't necessarily need them to be going up, but I want the lines down here because if they're down here, they're eventually going to turn and go up. So we're going to pass on this. So let's go to our next chart. Our next chart is non-USD pairs. So euro pound oversold, minor sideways, major still going down. Australian dollar yen overbought, everybody still going up. Euro Canadian dollar. Overbought, everybody's coming down. We got the double cross here. Thing I don't like about this is the green line is more than halfway. I want it less than halfway so that I can. I don't know how many pips are left in this run, so I'm going to pass. The other thing I'm starting to not like is it's approaching 10 o'clock in Europe, 10, 11 o'clock in Europe, and we're right at the end of the trading day for Canada. So I want one of these two to be active trading. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. I've got the double cross, green line. So I got 3 points here. Green line is a little greater than 45 degrees. So that's what I like that. The lines are just entering the channel. I like that. And the lines are clustered. I like that. So I got the 3 points plus some pluses here. Jumping up to the TNTs, however, thick orange is going up, telling me buy. Thin orange is going down. So I may have one of the two here. Thick blue is coming down, telling me buy, but dotted blue is coming up. So again, only one out of the two. So out of all four lines, I've only got two lines here telling me buy. I want a minimum of three. So without three, I'm going to pass. And, part of the trick is being choosy enough or knowing the signal enough to be able to kind of wait for your pitch. Pound yen overbought. Minors are coming down, majors going up. So we don't have agreement. Euro, Australian dollar oversold. Everybody, minors are starting to go sideways. Majors still going down. So let's go to the next grouping. Canadian dollar, yen. We're more than halfway through the channel. We're almost reaching overbought. So I'm going to pass on this. Euro, New Zealand dollar oversold. Miners have started to turn. Majors still going down. Pound, New Zealand dollar. These are almost identical. Miners have started to turn. Majors still going down. New Zealand dollar, yen overbought. Everybody's still going up. New Zealand dollar, USD overbought. Miners are sideways. Majors still going up. New Zealand, euro, Swiss franc oversold. Everybody going down. So nothing here. So let's go to the fourth group. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar overbought, sideways, going up, so nothing. Swiss franc, yen overbought, majors still going, minors still going up, majors sideways. Euro, yen, majors are sideways, minors went almost oversold and they're coming back. Pound Australian dollar oversold, majors still going down, minors have started to turn, so nothing. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc overbought, majors still going up, minors have started to turn. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Oversold. Majors going up, minors going up. I don't mind that the minors have run through the channel. So I've got everybody going up. We're oversold. Double cross. So 3 points here. Green line is a little bit better than 45 degrees. We have this kink in the line where we're going from less steep to more steep. So I like that. So 3 points. 2 orange lines going up, albeit thin orange isn't that steep, but it is still going up. So 2. Thick blue coming down, so 3 of the 4. And I've got down pressure, but I do have the green line on top, so that's a point. So 1 point here, 3 points here, and 3 points here. So I got my 7 points that I'm looking for. Let's take a look at the bigger chart. So that's the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. All right, so oversold here. It's starting to go up. I don't need it to go up, but it's good that it is. And on the 4 hour, I'm oversold. And the majors are still coming down. Minors have started to turn. So I'm oversold on both of these. So that gives me confidence that if this signal weakens, I can still get the trade off of off of these because eventually these are going to turn, even though they haven't quite turned yet. So I like that. So then the next thing is, what's this trade worth? And to figure out what this trade is worth, I am going to open up a clean chart. And it's CAD, CHF. And I'm going to crunch up the chart so I can add some support and resistance to it. By crunching up the chart, I get more data points to draw the lines. And support and resistance are spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. The candles seem to naturally stop. So I am going to drop a couple in. And on the Euro USD, these tend to be about 40 pips apart. So 64.84 to 65.15 is about 35 pips. I'm trying to decide if there's another line in here or not. I think there is. See how it's stopping here, stopping in here, stopping in here, stopping here, stopping here. So these become the limits of what I'm going to trade within. I'm going to pull it back out so I can see it a little bit better. Because I want to get in and get out quickly, I want to know where these spots are where the candles seem to stop. See how it's stopping in here, stopping in here, stopped over here, stopped over here. So let's see how much room we have. So we've got 12 pips up and 3.5 down. 12 pips up and 3.5 down. And in terms of a trend is kind of the direction the market's been moving in. And so here's kind of a clear downtrend, then sideways, down a little bit, sideways. What I want to know is if I'm trading with the trend. So if the trend is moving up and I'm taking a buy, I'll take a few extra pips. And if I'm trading against the trend, I'll take a few less pips because I don't want to get caught with the market moving away. So if the market's going up, I can still take a sell and get some pips, but I don't want to get too greedy and take too many because if it moves away from me, then I'm gonna get stopped out. So it looks like this is I guess we'd call this a downtrend. And we have 12 pips here. Now my only other hesitancy on this trade is that we're going into evening. You know, in Switzerland, I think it's 6 hours. So it's not trading in Switzerland. In Canada, you know, we get another hour left. Question is, can we get this in the next hour? This may take longer than an hour, but I think, let me just go back and take a look. We've lost a little steepness here, and this is pulled away from the line a little bit. This has started to come down a little bit. You know what? I am. I don't know that we can get this fast enough off the 1 hour chart. So I'm going to pass on this. I'm going to pass on this. Oh, it's kicking up, but now we don't have agreement. So I'm going to pass on this for now. So we're going to change gears, and I'm going to show you my analysis for the overnight trade. In the overnight trade, I am not trading on a 1 hour chart. I'm trading on a day chart, and I expect this trade to close within the middle of the evening. So, somewhere between 10 and 2 in the morning, my time. And what I do is I am looking at what the green line is doing, or what the green line is doing on the day chart. And in here, we're oversold and it's going up. So that's telling me buy. I'm specifically just interested in the green line. Then I'm going to jump to the 12 hour to confirm it. Green line is 3/4 of the way through the channel going up. And here we're touching the overbought going up. And then it started to come down on the 4, the 2, and the 1. But between these three, between the 8, the 12, and the day, this is a buy for good for 11 pips. So you can take that in your simulator, or you can pop open to open up your MetaTrader 4. And this is a demo account, so I'm going to go, I already have Euro USD open. I'm going to go to new order. This demo account has $9,800 in it. To figure out my lot size, I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots, so 0.98. So I can take a trade between half of that, which would be about 0.5, to double it, which would be about 2. But since we're going to be taking 2 trades tonight, I'm going to keep it right in the middle. I can have 2 open trades at this lot size. So I'm going to go ahead and take a buy on the Euro USD. It's recorded. I'm going to right click on it on the order line, go to modify. I'm going to take this for 11 pips. 11 pips is 110 points. I just add an extra 0. I click the blue copy as button, and it puts in the calculates the take profit. We're going to use about a 3-to-1. So I'm going to use 35 pip stop loss, just a little bit over 3-to-1, which is 350 points. Click the copy as button. It does the math for me. I'm going to drop it in there. Now let's go ahead. So we took a buy on the Euro USD with the take profit of 1.09053, and a stop loss of 1.08593. That's a stop loss of 1.08593. Now let's see what we've got on the pound. Let's see here. We've got we're overbought on the day chart. Green line's going up, so that's telling me buy. I'm getting confirmation on the 12 hour. Overbought going up, and it's going up quite steeply. Overbought going up less steeply. It started to turn on the 4, turn on the 2, and turn on the 1. So we're going to go ahead and take a 22 pip buy on the pound yen. So let us again go back to our MetaTrader, go to the pound yen, and new order. It's got the same volume in there, 0.98. I'm going to take a market execution buy, and I'm going to right click on it, go to modify, and let's see, 22 pips is 220 points. Click the little blue button. It does the math for me. And we're going to use a straight 3-to-1 here. So 66 pip stop loss. Copy as. It puts the math in for me. So on the pound yen, we've got a take profit of 186.766, 186.766, a stop loss of 185.886, 185.886. All right, so thank you for joining me this evening. I expect these to close, like I said, probably around midnight to 2. And we will reconvene again tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we'll review what we've done tonight, and we'll look for another trade in the morning. Thanks so much.